Hello, I'm Charles Gross.
And I'm Leslie Hoban Blake.
And this is Two on the Aisle First Impressions. And this evening we're talking about Tevye Served Raw, garnished with Jews. And these are the stories of Shalom Aleichem, who created Tevye. And some of the stories here do actually deal with Tevye, but stray closer to the original material than Fiddler on the Roof did, so you will recognize some of the stories, but you'll see some scenes that you didn't see in Fiddler, and again, you will see it more as Aleichem had intended them.
Which makes it very interesting, because if it was just what we had already seen in Fiddler, what's the point? But this becomes very, very different.
Yes.
And it's three very talented performers, Shane Baker and Alice Lewin Rickman.
Alan Lewis Rickman. Yes.
I don't know why that's so difficult for me or you.
Yeah.
And they translated and adapted the stories.
Right.
And then
the Tevye story, and then Yelena Shmurlinson, who was the sole female in the cast. They do a very good job. Some of the non-Tevye sketches run a little too long. Actually, one of them, the first one, runs a lot too long, and very often Rickman, who translates the Yiddish on stage, is actually funnier than the story going on.
He's an actually very good performer. We've seen him in a couple of things. I can't think of them off the top of my head. We'll talk about them on the show. And I've seen Shane Baker in some Yiddish theater. So,
but all in all, a very enjoyable evening.
Yes.
Well acted.
You don't have to be Jewish to enjoy the evening.
Well presented action. You don't have just like you didn't have to be Jewish to enjoy Fiddler. Interesting note: Tevye actually was a real person, but I believe actually he never had daughters. So
we'll double check it when we come up to our review
yes.
on Two on the Aisle.
And in the meantime, this has been First Impressions.